All right. If y'all know me, I love, 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 love. I love movies, and I also love music. So when movies, shit. So when movie scoreboards are, damn. So when movie soundtracks are amazing, in my opinion, it's like a match made in heaven. You watch a fantastic movie, and you're hearing some fantastic music. When the track elevates like a certain scene or like the film in general, dude, a single tear runs down my third leg. They make me excited. They make me sad. They make me angry. They make me think of stuff. You name it, whatever. I want to talk a little bit about a few of my favorite tracks of all time in movies. One track per franchise. So no Star Wars Rogue One and then the other one Force Awakens. Yeah, none of that. No like Lord of the Rings and then The Hobbit. None of that. So yeah. I'll probably talk about like 3 or 4. Yeah, I just want to talk about it a little bit. Let me know your favorite movie tracks, and if I haven't watched the movie, I'll probably watch it. Pay attention to the soundtrack, and I'll make another video. Also, this means live action films, no animated ones, but maybe for another video. And also like video game soundtracks. Dude, I could maybe milk this shit if it does good. All right, let's get on with it. All right, this is a pretty obvious answer. But, dude, Tron Legacy is easily one of the best films I've ever seen, with an amazing fucking soundtrack by... Oh, shit. I forgot. Wait, I know who made it, but... Hold on. Daft Punk? Yeah, Daft Punk. I was thinking Daft Kid. I don't know why. But by Daft Punk, a long time ago, like sort of near release, I watched this film as a kid on DVD, or maybe like rented. I don't fucking know. And I didn't think much of it. I was like, whatever. And then I played Kingdom Hearts 2 and it had Tron, and I was like, this is not the Tron I fucking watched. You know, so I wasn't that big of a Tron fan. I watched it much later when my friend, iBuns, was glazing the fuck out of the movie, and I told him, I did watch it as a kid, but I forgot most of it. And he was like, let's watch it. Also, his name used to be the Rinsler and like COD and whatnot. So yeah. So the movie starts, and then it starts the grid, the grid, a digital frontier. I tried to picture clusters of information as they moved to, and I was like, dude, what the hell is this soundtrack? Like I was already like, oh my god. As a kid, you don't pay attention to the soundtrack. But now I was like, holy shit. I was honestly torn between picking The Grid and this one, but The Son of Flint, this is something else, man. So in the film, and I'm gonna be honest, I still haven't seen the original Tron, young Sam Flynn swears his dad, I forgot his fucking name, no cap, will come back. And he's like, no, he promised. And he fucking runs out of the fucking house in the pouring rain. And then the cries of his grandma fading into the track, like, Sam, come back. Dude, holy shit. And then the roar of the bike, and then it's like, and all other sounds of like the car and the motorcycle deafening for a bit, so you could hear the soundtrack, the track, until the fucking roar of the bike picks up again. You hear, oh my god. And then, this song is always using goddamn TikTok shorts when they're talking about like sci-fi. So if you're wondering where it's from, you're watching a TikTok and you're like, dude, where is this from? It's right here. If you just listen to the track like by itself without watching the movie, because the movie sort of kills the quality. There's like an accompanying organ with the sound, and oh my god, yeah, this track is something amazing. All right, now hear me out. You're probably wondering, whoa, this guy probably knows ball. Or maybe you're probably wondering, what the fuck is this guy talking about? So this isn't a track specifically made for Call Me By Your Name, but dude, in my opinion, it elevates the accompanying scenes and the movie as a whole in general so fucking much. I'll be honest. When did Call Me by Your Name come out? Call Me by Your Name, 2017. Oh, it's not that long ago, but like 9 years ago. I don't know. My math is fucking awful. You know, all I hear is like raving reviews and praise for this film, and I was like, I don't know. Not because I'm, homophobic, or I just didn't care about it, you know? And then for school, we had to pick a film based on the LGBT community. And I was like, you know what? Oh no. A student picked Call Me by Your Name. And I had to watch it and research it a bit so I could ask the student questions, and that counts towards the grade. Anyways, I watched the film. Holy shit, that is so fucking good. So the track Un Bac Sous l'Ocean plays when Elio reveals his feelings for Oliver, but it fades in and out at first, and I was like, what the fuck is what's up with this? Because you hear the same goddamn like 5 seconds like 3 times, and you don't really get a taste for it. You're like, I like the piano, but what does this mean? So Un Bac Sous l'Ocean, hopefully I'm saying it right, means a boat on the ocean, if you couldn't tell. And I think, well, I'm pretty sure this track represents how Elio is uncertain if Oliver likes him or not, right? Like, Elio is on the boat rocking and swaying over the crashing waves, and it plays a bit more and a bit more, and then for longer and longer, and then they're on their bikes, and it sounds magical and dreamlike. Maybe like this is a memory and Elio's looking back, and it's like about longing or some shit. I don't know. When I hear the full track, it makes me think of sort of like the past, like gazing, like let's say you're in a fucking car ride going like 60 miles per hour. It's a bright and sunny day, and you're like looking out the window, and then like some fucking trees. I don't know. It gives me a feeling of the past. Obviously, like a little bit of romance and context to this film. Yeah, man, this track is so crazy. So when the movie ended, I instantly searched up Call Me by Your Name piano, and then I found out it was Un Bac Sous l'Ocean. Damn, man, it just hits like another track. But I want to talk about this track in another video. You probably know which one. This track is glazed to death with good fucking reason. And I was going to talk about it, but I kind of wanted like a crazy pick for this list. And obviously I was going to talk about another track. if y'all know me, but that's a little bit too obvious, I don't know. Y'all gotta watch this film if you haven't, and then listen to The Boat on the Ocean when you're done with the film. It's so fucking good. And then the movie's good too, whether you're gay or not. Who cares? Just watch it. All right. I was gonna talk about another track. All right, you know what? All right, I'll talk about that track, and I'll change another track. I was gonna talk about 10 films, 10 tracks, but let's change it. All right. Agape. This track is used in so many fucking memes, and I knew the track name for years and where the track came from. The film If Beale Street Could Talk, but I've never watched it until a few years ago. I was just bored. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. I remember hearing this track on like a Riley Reid meme TikTok, I kid you not, and I was like, yo, this soundtrack is kind of banging. And then TikTok tells you the songs being used, and then it was Agape. So yeah, the track used in memes, it's fucking funny, like it's dumb. The track, when listening to it, like without memes, just listening to it makes me feel nostalgic for times that have happened to me, or times that have never happened. Me just making shit up, some hypotheticals or what ifs. It makes you reminisce and maybe feel warm inside with like a touch of sadness. Like you feel like you're missing a single piece to the puzzle. I don't know how to explain it. In the context of the film, this track plays when Tish, the main character, talks about when she finally realized that she was in love with Fonny, our deuteragonist or other main character. And I'm here watching like, holy fuck. I'm watching, like two people fall in love, and I'm like, god damn. It's like a interesting thing, no cap. Like I was watching these two just look at each other lovingly. And I was like, God damn, this elevated the track. I don't know. It's sort of like a symbiotic relationship. The track made the film the scene so fucking good. But then the scene made the track hit harder. Because, you know, I've listened to the track. I have that shit in my playlist. I've listened to the track for years and years and years without having to watch the film. Now that I did, oh my goodness, man. I'll be honest, I basically always like tear up listening to Agape, and I'm never quite sure why. It just has, I don't know, man. Like, if y'all ever listen to Agape or ever watched the film, let me know if it's like that for y'all. It sounds familiar, but maybe you could attach it to a distant thing, you know, like I was saying, a distant memory. I don't know, man. I gotta listen to this shit again. Maybe watch the film. Man, I don't know. Agape is so popular and not that many people have seen the film, but dude, Agape is Agape, man. All right, well, that was it. You know, next video I'll for sure make a other videos, because I was making, I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and I was gonna talk about all of them, but nah, the video would have been way too fucking long. Yeah, if y'all have any tracks from films, live action specifically, that you fuck with, let me know. But oh man, it's so crazy, because I could have talked about the fucking Lord of the Rings tracks, like Sauron's army, or the fucking, oh man, I forgot the little village. Damn, I'm so ass. Or maybe like the Raimi tracks. I for sure have 2 that I'm gonna talk about in the next video. But yeah, if y'all have any, let me know. And then in the next videos, I'll probably do like video game tracks, animated tracks. Fuck it. That was it. See ya.